Aloha mai. We are here at KAEC, Kuʻia Agricultural Education Center, located in Lāhīna on the island of Maui. We are in the ahupua'a of Kuʻia, the legacy lands of Keliʻikolani. It's roughly about 1,400 acres. For us, we are making the best effort to reestablish Ka Malu ʻUlu Lele, which can be identified today as a food forest system. At one point sustained over 100,000 kanaka in the area, in this moku of Lāhīna. Ka Malu ʻUlu Lele was a forest system that was covered with majority ʻulu. The food system was known to be covered from what we know Launio Poko, all the way clear over to Wahikuli Ahupua'a. It was roughly about 10 square miles in size, a little larger. And we had got the opportunity through the Hawaii Farmers Union and Kamehameha schools to take our dreams of reestablishing a decimal of that food system back to our community in efforts to not only reclaim space for the native people of Lāhīna, but also to provide food security to our community. We do regenerative agricultural practices, following in alignment with the traditional practices of our kupuna. We concentrate on mainly the canoe crops known to sustain our people, but also venture into a diversified system that has gained our community's interest in flavor. So we'll be growing out different crops that don't necessarily align with our traditions, but are definitely enjoyed by our community.
It's given us a good, substantial yield. This is some of the dirt that we've managed to produce. So we went from that to this, and we're pretty proud about it. It's really good.
We sit on 12.5 acres currently now. We have at roughly about 5 acres planted out. Some of the systems we had to deal with were struggles. We're in a fire-prone area. We're in former cane lands that had been depleted and forestry canopies have been removed. So it's a wide open space with no canopy, no shade, no windbreak. So we're making the effort to reestablish all of that. So historically, you can see Lāhīna, first of all, it's very important for us to have it as a place-based learning. So in order to know place-based learning, you have to know your history to the place. And Lāhīna was, the old name for Lāhīna was Lele. Upon the removal of our food systems that were shaded over our landscape, it was then transferred into Lāhīna, which translates to a merciless sun, which you can experience if you spend a day out in the field. So for us, that's a big thing to look back on and understand that kawama mua I kawama hope, or the answers for our future lie within the past. So we look back to that a lot to try and plan out our process to establish what we have dreamed on. We do our best effort to accomplish that. Work within our community, we cater to our schools, we have farmers markets that produce and support our local farmers.
Super grateful just to see the process of this place shedding its trauma and abuse from the cane era, and see like mushrooms come back in the soil and see the trees get green again, and even recovering from the fires and stuff like that over the past couple of years.
We just started planting out. We planted out 72 or so coconut trees, and we're starting to get established. We planted out 69 ʻUlu trees, and then we had a big fire in 2017, 18. Tried to get up here and deal with it, but we lost a lot of our infrastructure. All our irrigation systems burned, our greenhouse burned down. A lot of our crops, of course, was lost to the fire. So our coconut trees, all that you see are survivors of that system.
There's a lot of work we need to do, but we stay together. as a team.